You had me in a fix for too long. What happened to skip? I got too lost.
Yo, what's up guys, BNVLNT. Today I'm showing y'all how to sound like Slayr in this bloodluxe album that just came out. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably my favorite album of the year. The production on it is just insane. So if you guys haven't heard this, definitely go check it out. With all that being said, if you guys haven't heard Brand New by Slayr, here's a little snippet for you guys.
You had me in the fields for too long. What happened to skill? Y'all like too long. Flag just went up on me, do that cool card. Sometimes you need to chill before it's all lost. And I hit her right last year, she didn't answer me. Is it something I did wrong? Don't like my energy. All the numbers wasn't up, that's what you're telling me. All the numbers going up, you switch your energy. You acting brand new, I don't understand you. I'm not it up forever, yeah, my body's been through. Forever, I will have you. Don't matter, they can have you.
But yeah, now that you guys have heard the original song, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off all these presets to show you guys what my raw vocals sound like.
You had me in the what happened to skip? I got too lost. Swag jet went up a million, do that cool cost.
Okay. Yeah, so now that you guys have heard my raw vocals, this is what it sounds like with all of my presets turned on.
You had me in a fix for too long. What happened to skip? I got too lost. Swag jet went up a million, do that cool cost. Sometimes you need a shit before it's all lost. And I hit her, I blasted, she didn't answer me. Is it something I did wrong? Don't like my energy. Well, the numbers wasn't enough, that's what you telling me. Now the numbers going up, you switch your energy. You acting brand new, I don't understand you. And I've been down forever, yeah, my pocket's been too. Forever, I will have you. Don't matter, have you.
That's what these Slayr presets sound like. There's nothing too crazy going on in this song, but the next song I'm gonna show you guys, I didn't even mention that in the intro. I'm doing 2 songs for this video. I'm also doing Brainfuck. And in this song, it was nothing crazy, just a main and an ad-lib, but the next song is gonna have a vocoder and a whole bunch of crazy stuff I gotta explain to you guys. For this one, I'm gonna just show you guys the auto-tune. This song is in the key of B minor, retune speed of 0, humanize of 5, and I used those same settings for the ad-lib as well. It was detuned to 452 hertz as well, so if you guys use this preset for a normal beat that's in 440 hertz, make sure you double click this to reset it back to 440 or change it to whatever hertz the beat is if it is a detuned beat. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this one, and now we're gonna open up Brainfuck. And if you haven't heard Brainfuck, this is a little snippet of that song.
There is no way that I feel this way, and I still ain't give an answer. No, you're losing your patience now. Hold me, I'm kind of afraid, and I'm trying to give an answer, but there's fog in the way, and I'm so sorry. But you still call me your babe. Time and time again I contemplate in your face, and I'm so sorry. Can you even look my way? Time and time again I contemplate in your face, and I'm so sorry. She's tryna dance for me. She's tryna dance for me. What is you saying to me? What did you say to me? I've been on the road for way too long, I don't even know how to sleep, but I love being on the road. My brain keeps drawing blank, and it's time I used to think there is none inside of my brain, but I will not try to change.
Okay, now that you guys have heard that, I'll let you guys hear this little synth I played as well. I haven't actually heard it. I'm gonna turn off all the presets, and yeah, I'm just gonna play it and see what it sounds like.
There's no way that I feel this way, and I still ain't giving answer. Now you're losing your patience. Now hold me, I'm kind of afraid. I'm trying to give an answer, but there's fog in the way, and I'm so sorry.
Okay, yeah, I really am sorry that I just made you guys listen to that. But yeah, if you guys have seen my Pretty Fun video, in that Pretty Fun video, I did a song that had a vocoder as well, and this is pretty much the same concept. The chords are obviously different, and there was a couple other things that were in the way. I also forgot, I pitched this up a little bit because the final song was pitched down. I also haven't pitched it back down, so I might do that for you guys. I might show you guys how to do that. But with all that being said, let's start with this synth. So this synth, I used the Surreal preset. I might have to just save this. Can I save this? I can. Okay, I'm gonna save this as the Slayr Sytrus for you guys because I like tweaked a bunch of stuff so that it sounded like that. Now, it's still not very accurate. I'm not good at like making chords and stuff from like hearing them, so I didn't do the best job, but I think it works. So I'm gonna show you guys how this works. So I played this melody into the Sytrus and it goes into this preset. This preset is being sent into this Vocodex bus. And then also the Slayr vocoder preset is being sent into this bus. And let me turn on all these presets for you guys. Hold up, you guys probably want to hear this first. Let me just play what the presets sound like and then I'll explain everything.
There's no way that I feel this way, and I'm still ain't giving this, and now you're losing your patience. Now hold me, I'm kind of afraid. I'm trying to give an answer, but there's falling away. And I'm so sorry, would you still call me your babe? Time and time again, I kinda play to your face. And I'm so sorry, can you even look my way? Time and time again, I kinda play to your face. And I'm so sorry. She tryna dance with me, she tryna dance with me. What is he saying to me? What is you saying to me? I've been on the road for way too long. I don't even know how to sleep, but I love it on the ground. My brain keeps drawing blanks anytime I used to think there's nothing inside of my brain, but I would not try to change.
Okay, so that is what the presets sound like. Now, back to the explanation. We have the synth and the vocoder going into this Vocodex bus. If I turn this off,
No way that I feel this way.
you can hear that's the melody I was singing, and then there's chords underneath. And then when you turn on this Vocodex bus that both of these are going into at 100%, and they're not going into the master, that's important too. If you have them going into the master, they'll sound like this.
No way that I feel this way.
And that's not what you want it to sound like. You want it to sound like this. So this is my Vocodex settings. I tweaked this a lot to try to get it to sound accurate, but it's still not very accurate. I don't know, they probably weren't using Vocodex, they were probably using a better vocoder. They might have even been using a Harmony engine. I'm not really sure, but I know it sounds good and I tried my best to get this to sound good. So hopefully you guys like this, and hopefully you guys can use this and make something cool out of it, because I think these vocoders are really cool, and if you're like good at playing chords and making music like this, then I think you can make some crazy stuff with this. But yeah, hopefully I explained this well enough. Vocoder goes into the Vocodex bus, Sytrus goes into the Vocodex bus, and then this needs to be set to 1 and 2. And when that's all set up right, it should make this sound once you record some vocals into this preset. And you need to play chords, by the way. If there's no chords, this is what it sounds like. I don't know where those high-pitched sounds are coming from, but it doesn't make noise unless there's a chord being played. So you need to play chords underneath it for it to work. Okay, so I'm editing this video right now, and I realized there's a whole bunch of things that I explained terribly. So I'm gonna cut back in here and explain some things. And if you're wondering why my setup looks a little different in the background, I just moved my studio into a different room. I have a bigger room now for the studio, so like everything looks a little different. I'm still trying to get everything in the right place, but that's not important. Also, I want to apologize. I tried to get this video out as soon as this album came out, and I just have not had time to edit, but I'm editing this video right now. It's coming out tonight. I'm recording this on Tuesday, March 10th. I am dropping this video tonight, even if I have to stay up all night. This video is coming out. But anyways, yeah, so I'm going to explain to you guys some things. So first of all, I found out that the key of this song was E flat major, and there's a couple of times where Slayr hits the note E, which is out of key, and you'll notice it if you listen to the song. You'll be like, oh, that sounds a little out of key, because it is, but it's not out of key in a way that sounds terrible, because the auto-tune is still like attaching to that note. Now, I'm not sure if he used a separate preset or if he like found a way to automate auto-tune. He might be using a completely different auto-tune that allows for that. If you guys have any ideas on how he might have done this, let me know in the comments. I assumed that I would be able to automate in the advanced settings, adding a new note of E for that one note using an automation clip. And I thought it was working, but I went back and it just wasn't working. And it made my whole song sound bad when I added the E to the whole song. And I don't want it to sound bad. So yeah, for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to leave it in the key of E flat major and make it simple for those of you guys that just want a preset, because I know that confused a lot of people in my Kid Leroy video. And it's not that important. Most of you guys aren't going to be trying to purposely go out of key anyways. So let me go ahead and show you guys the auto-tune settings so you guys can see it. E flat major, retune speed of 0, humanize of 5. Same settings for the harmony, and then for the ad-lib I did 0, 0 instead, but we are still in the key of E flat major. Again, there's a couple of notes in the ad-libs where he went out of key, but it's not important. I think it sounds fine how it is in E flat major. It's not a big deal. And then another thing I completely forgot to mention later in the video is how to pitch this down. Now I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was pitched down 50 cents after recording. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to pitch down your song. So we're gonna highlight everything by right clicking on this bar up here and dragging. And then once everything's highlighted, you press Ctrl Alt C on your keyboard. Make sure Enable Master Effects is off and click Start. Okay, and once that's done exporting, all you have to do is double click right here, pitch it down 50 cents with this knob right here, and you can see how many cents you're pitching it down up at the top left corner. And yeah, that's literally it. I'm just gonna play you guys this pitch down version of the song. It should sound a little bit more accurate to the original song.
There's no way that I feel this way, and I'm still ain't giving this, and now you're losing your patience now. Hold me, I'm kind of afraid. I'm trying to give an answer, but there's flying away, and I'm so sorry. Would you still call me your back? Time and time again, I kind of play to your face, and I'm so sorry. Can you even look my way? Time and time again, I kind of play to your face, and I'm so sorry.
So yeah, that's what it sounds like pitched down. It sounds a little off for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. It shouldn't, unless I've just listened to the cover so many times that like it sounds weird when it's played pitched down. I don't know, but yeah, this is as close as I'm gonna get. Obviously it's not gonna be perfect, like I'm just a white guy in his bedroom, bro, but hopefully this is a good enough preset for you guys to make something good out of it. And that's all I'm really doing here, is just trying to make you guys presets that you guys can use to make better music. And with all that being said, I'm gonna let my past self take care of the rest of this video. I appreciate all of you guys watching this, and Netspin video coming soon. By the end of this week, I should have a Netspin video out. So yeah, peace. So yeah, you guys are probably wondering where to get these presets. These presets will all be completely free in my Discord. The only preset here that isn't free is my master preset, which for both of these songs, I did use my Best Waves master preset, which is $10 on my website, BNVLNT.shop. But if you'd rather get both of these FLPs for just $15, I have everything you see here on my screen, as well as 2 templates, 1 template for each of these songs, ready to record in with all of these presets set up for you guys, as well as my Best Waves master preset and my Best Stock master preset for those of you guys that don't have Waves plugins. So if you guys want that, like I said, it'll be $15 on my website. It's just $5 more than the master preset, and it comes with a whole lot more. So if you want to get that, you can go get that. You can support me in this YouTube channel. But if you guys just want the free presets, that is completely fine. All you have to do is go to the Discord linked in the description, scroll down here to where it says Benevolent Presets, and all of these Slayr presets will be right here. And if you scroll up, there's hundreds of free presets in here. So go get some free presets and make some good music. But yeah, with all that being said, I know this video is a little confusing towards the end. Yeah, this music is getting too complicated, bro. I'm gonna keep trying my best to make these videos for you guys. And yeah, if this video helped you out at all, please leave a like, comment which artist you want to see next, and subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching. That's been it. Peace.